Well, hey, yo, it's me, Turbo Cellbor. Unfortunately, I've lost about 2 hours of footage from my XCOM playthrough. What are you gonna do? So I'm gonna have to rebuild that. But today, I thought instead of doing a normal video, we'll do yet another how-to in Pokemon Unite. Because again, I have a bunch of shit going on the sly, but don't worry about it. Anyway, so today, the Pokemon of choice that we're going to talk about ain't Talonflame. Sorry, no Talonflame. You can find a million other people who are better at playing Talonflame than me. No. Today we're going to talk about, you know what? I'm going to talk about Blissey. We're going to get Blissey, and we're going to do this. So Blissey right now, as of this season, which I think is season 23, I can't remember. Whatever, it's November of 2024. What do you want me to do? Blissey's a bit OP right now. At least one specific configuration of Blissey is a bit OP, so we're going to talk about that. But first of all, Blissey is a support. It's melee and it uses special attack as a stat. All you gotta care about is boosting that special attack stat and that HP. You'll look at my item configuration. This is intended to keep me alive as long as possible. This is optimized for healing, but you can actually, there's a lot of different ways you can build this. The main thing is that no matter what you do, you're either gonna want to have the hood, which gives you an increased power to your shields and your shield effects, or you're going to want to go special attack. So we're going to go with hood because we're going to be doing a shield based build. There's essentially two ways you could configure Blissey, right? So you could configure Blissey to either do eggs, which is like very good heal and some ability to disrupt the enemy, or you could do shield. You could do shield bay Blissey, which, oh baby howdy, that's pretty potent right now. So the reason that the shield is a bit OP in the current iteration and it was underpowered before, the safeguard renders the Pokemon you shield and yourself immune to stuns in CC. Pretty much destroys most teams' assumptions about how a team fight's gonna go. The downside being is that you can only give it to one other Pokemon. Same thing, Blissey's very good at saving one specific other Pokemon, and that's like the whole deal. So when it comes to boost emblems, I actually am using the same set of boost emblems both for Comfy and for Blissey. Max out those black ones. You gotta do it. You gotta want that cooldown, and you're gonna want the special attack increase right here. These two combined, unfortunately, requires me to have a non-optimal build. So if you'll notice, primary stat that I'm actually trying to boost at this point was special attack and movement speed, but the main thing was I wanted the cooldown and SP bonuses. So that's why I did this one. You'll notice the defense and special defense are quite low, which negates most of the benefit you get from hood. But what are you gonna do, right? That's one way to do this. So if you want to build a set that's a little better, what we can do here is let me just open up this custom loadout. So if you wanted to build something that was specific to Blissey, right? Depends on what you're trying to do. So you're sitting here thinking, man, I really want to do Shieldblissey. I want to go max out that shield, and I want to get that slap fight damage, right? So of course, unfortunately, we are to some degree locked because it's a special attack based Pokemon. So we're gonna have to use black and greens to maximize because that cooldown is just too useful. I'm also going to think about special attack. So you'll notice that this gives negatives to if you just sort for black with special attack. I don't have a lot of them. I've got most of the emblems, but if we go to green with special attack, it's possible to get special attack without any significant trade-offs. So if you're playing a support Pokemon, I don't care about critical hit. I don't care about attack damage. The only thing I care about right now is special attack and HP and trying not to be too sucky. So if I have to trade off critical hit to get more special attack, more power to me, right? That's what I want. So these are not terrifically bad, unfortunately, because I'm also trying to max out black. I'm kind of forced to do a corner here, so I can only get one more that isn't explicitly a white-black or a green-black one. So let me just see what we got here. Decreases movement speed, not good for Blissey. Decreases HP, not good for Blissey. Yeah, I got a special defense. So your either options are to trade off defense, which may not be the best move, or to trade off like HP and movement speed, which also might not be good. So unfortunately, given my limitations here, I actually am going to take the movement speed drop and hopefully make it back up when we get to blacks. Alright, so now that we have 3 greens, right, I have to remember I need to get 7 black to get the maximum bonus, which means I'm going to need to use at minimum 3 green blacks. So these are double. So if I switch over to black, and I'm going to just change this filter to all. There we go. So now we got a green and a black. Unfortunately, this trades off HP for increased special defense. I don't have a lot of options here. This one drops attack for increased HP, so that's good. Now let's just look. I'm sure I've got others. This one trades off attack. No, increases attack for special loss and special defense. Not good. It's just not great at all. No HP bonus increased to special defense. And then this, of course, trades critical hit for HP, and that's fine. I'm down with that. Alright, so now I have 4 black spots, and what I'm mostly going to use them for, we already know there's only one Pokemon that I have that has a black boost emblem that's going to increase my stats in the way I want, but it's also going to trade off like my defense, which is not really what I'm looking for. So instead, I'm going to go black, and I'm going to filter for move speed. So anything that will boost my move speed. This one boosts move speed at the expense of attack, which is a dump stat, so that's fine. This one boosts movement speed at the expense of attack, which is great. This one boosts movement speed at the expense of special defense. This one does it at the expense of special attack. I'm pretty much stuck. So I think I've maxed out my increase in move speed, but it offset the negative. So now all I'm going to do is think about HP because I need to survive. That one increases move or HP at the expense of attack. Perfect. And then that one, nope. This one increases movement speed at the expense of critical hit rate. Perfect. All right, so now I'm a beef tank. I'm going to custom loadout this. I'm going to change the loadout name so I remember. I'm going to call it Blissey. So that's how you actually like use the boost emblems with this Pokemon. This build effectively is maxing out cooldown and giving you a little bit of boost for your special attack, which you're going to need to improve healing. So we are going to go ahead and do this. I am going to play ranked. I'm only at 1400. So I've really struggled this season in the solo queue for some reason, but I also have been playing a lot of supporters, so. Oh, it is season 23, by the way. Apparently it's season 23. I really want that little sticker. Tell me there's nobody playing at Master Rank on a Saturday morning? What are you gonna do? We might get a bot game. That'll be hilarious. Nothing better than a bot game for your rank, you know what I mean? Oh my god. Let's see what we got. So I'm gonna be doing, let's see, I got the shield boost. So this is not a completely agnostic build, I'll put it that way. Using this rune set, or not, man, I call them runes, playing too much LOL back in the day. This boost emblem build is pretty flexible because the key takeaway is the cooldown. So with this setup, I'm gonna go ahead and we got enough auto attackers, it's worth it. So when you're evaluating your team comp to decide whether or not you want to go with the heal build or the shield build, this is the key factor is, do you have anybody who is reliant on auto attacks or many attacks? Our good friend Absol, who has to go into melee fights all the time. So I didn't make any significant changes to this build like on the fly because I'm pretty confident I could get away with playing this shield version and we'll be okay. Now, if this team had just been a bunch of beefy low damage folks, 100% would have just gone heal, heal, heal. So like, let's say everybody was like all-rounders or some shit, because at a certain point it's just like, oh, we'll just tank through all the other team's damage and then slowly overwhelm them. And the shield wouldn't have been that helpful. But in this case, because we've got enough people with high attack, specifically Ninetales and whatever the fuck this little red thing is, yeah, it's one of those ones that came in when I wasn't playing, and I don't know what gen this is from. Is it Ultra Beast? I don't know. I quit playing Pokemon for years and then came back to it right in the middle, or right at the end of the Alolan one, the Sun and Moon. And so I was like really confused. Alright, so all I'm gonna do here, this is like non-optimal play for sure, but I'm just gonna steal this. And then I'm just gonna try to stay alive. That's my main goal in life, is to live. don't know what this guy's doing. That was really weird. Yeah, pick up kills when you can. Mostly I'm going to let my lane partner get last hit when necessary. Even though I think I just stole last hit. Yeah, fuck you, Mr. Mime. I'm pretty tanky, but I'm not tanky enough to survive everything. Stole it. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Oh, shit. Yeah, was it worth it to steal it? Probably not. And that guy should get off the baseline. What the heck? How is he still alive? I say he, I have no idea of gender here. How is this thing still living? That's crazy. Just wait till I get Helping Hand, then we'll see who's boss. See, now they've got up to level 6, and so they should have their second. I can't remember if it's 6 or 7 where they get their second move. Okay, I don't have what I need yet. Yeah, there we go. Fuck it. Cool. My fight power is too much for you. There we go. I feel bad for this guy because struggling. I'm gonna go get him back. So the thing with handjob is, oh my god, I can't believe I said that live on stream. Oofa doofa. No, it's fine. I always call it handjob Blissey because it's helping hand and safeguard, you know? I think I missed him. There we go. So basically you could turn your team into a fast attack monstrosity using helping hand. I'm just gonna wait a sec. There we go. I helped. My main thing is I want to stay in the fight as long as possible. That's the main. That's my main thing is I want to stay alive as long as possible. I don't got a lot of health left over, but I am gonna help them try to take this. Ooh, that was close. Get out of there. 'Cause I can't heal you. I don't have the sustain. Oof. Oof a doof, I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm amazed that I haven't been killed more. Go. Oop. That's the best thing to do with Blissey. Using that ult sparingly, or when it can guarantee a kill. This is nothing funnier than watching somebody die to Blissey. Oh yeah, also it makes all your attacks boosted when you use Helping Hand, which means you've got AoE, so you can also get in there and mix it up, assuming you don't get killed instantly. You'll notice I'm always going in and out of the main line of fighting with melee characters, because I mostly want to soak up some damage and then back out. Also, physically placing yourself between your opponents and your allies is very helpful, because most people will have it set to attack closest opponent. There we go. Get out of here. This thing's hard to kill. It's tanking all that damage. Yeah. Yeah, I would retreat. I really wanted to get in there though, man. How bad is that? Alright, that's one. Get him. I don't know why Mr. Mime decided to do that, but I'm glad they did, because now they're dead. Got it. We're gonna make this push happen. Oh dear. Is this a bot game? Wow. Yeah, so that's pretty much what you gotta do with Blissey. We didn't even get to the late game. Wow, they just why did they surrender so early? Yeah, but anyway, the main takeaway here is that's how you done do the Blissey. Oh wow, what remarkable content. If only there was more of it to watch, like all these videos and playlists here on the screen. Sub to the channel and enjoy some of this incredible content that comes out usually once or twice a week. Hit bell for bell-based notifications, I guess. And remember, trans lives matter, and if you don't like that, why not tell me about it in the comments.